What's up, guys? You probably have never seen me like this. I've never had a cap on, but anyways, today I wanted to talk about the Washington Commanders because they still haven't done anything in the offseason, and I got a little bit of opinions. I got some opinions, so I think I may just do like my whole offseason plan, what we're gonna do, maybe two parts, maybe. So yeah, let's just get into it. Boom! Alright, so before we start, just wanted to say I get my info from myself and, a couple other YouTubers, HTTR for Life, Pedro Smith, I think that's how you say his name, Ed Oliver, these guys really be producing, and just want to shout them out real quick. It's funny, small YouTuber, shout out bigger YouTuber, time to change. Anyway, so first I think we're gonna start from the top, upper management, and I think that sums it up pretty well. Alright, moving on. A search for a new offensive coordinator. Now, this is, it's been going on for 4 weeks, Ron. What the heck? Alright, but basically, I actually had a favorite pick that no one was talking about. His name's Pep Hamilton, XFL head coach, offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach. If they were gonna go for an old guy, I think that I would have been pretty good with him, but they didn't go with him at all, so, it's kind of sad, but it's fine. But now we gotta look at the present, and in the present, we have a announcer, one of our guys, John Kime, I'm pretty sure is his name, say that, we were gonna cut out Thomas Brown. Now listen, I like Thomas Brown, man, so it's tough, and really, Ron wants a running game. He wants a running backs offensive coordinator. We see that with the hiring requesting to interview Anthony Lynn and Eric Studesville and these guys, but I think our passing game is honestly better than our running game. Comment and say I'm wrong, but Terry, Jahan, Curtis compared to Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson, passing game. But moving on to now, really it's between Eric Bieniemy and Pat Shermer. Obvious choice is Eric Bieniemy. I think that we are pretty attractive, and he would want to come over here, and we all know the story now. He doesn't call plays in Kansas City. He got a little bit jealousy, and now he wants to come over here, hopefully. But there is always the option that Ron has been playing us this whole time, and Ken Zampese is going to steal the job from underneath us, because that's why he's been waiting 4 weeks, because he really just wanted to hire Ken Zampese and be lazy, but didn't want to say it to our faces. So yeah, but I mean, that wouldn't be the worst hire, but there's definitely worse, but there's definitely better. So but Eric Bieniemy all the way. Whew. Alright, well, moving on to who we're gonna cut. I think this is pretty obvious.
What did I do to deserve this? I mean, what specifically?
With that cut, we saved $26.2 million, I think. So yeah, no brainer here, guys. No brainer. He is not coming back. The next big cut I would say we're gonna make is Logan Thomas. Now, I was very, very shocked by this when I first heard this, but it makes a lot more sense the more I think about it. He really didn't do anything this year. Last year he was injured, and although it's really sad because I really like Logan Thomas, $8 million's a lot of money. We gotta get that. Next up, we got J.D. McKissick. Now, I really would love if we brought J.D. McKissick back, but I really don't think there's a purpose for him. I mean, Gibson is doing great out the backfield anyway. He's kind of taken over McKissick's role when he was gone. And really, Jarrett Patterson, showed up in that last game. I don't really think there's a need to bring J.D. McKissick back, and it'd save us like $2 million, so cuts the cuts, man. Finally, next up, there's Sadiq Charles. He hasn't done anything this whole time. That's a major one. That saved like $1.2 million. And then, of course, there are some smaller ones. But now let's get into the big maybe. Do we cut Chase Roulier? This would save $8 million, but then we need to get a center. But he hasn't been here for the last 2 years, so it's almost like those last $16 million has just kind of gone down the drain. And it's not his fault, but also, really, that man needs to think about retiring, because, God, 2 times? Leg injury 2 times?
Wow, if I had a nickel for every time
Chase Roulier had a horrific leg injury.
I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
With the cut of Chase Roulier, we would then save 8 million. Hoorah! And if my calculations add up correctly, we would have at least 44 million saved, adding on to the original 6 million we started off with. 42 million in cap space, and it can go up to 50 million if we do cut Chase Roulier. So, I'm gonna chop this video in half, or thirds, I don't know. I'm gonna stop here, and next time we're gonna talk about who we're gonna re-sign and who we are going to sign, and maybe the draft, but the draft may be a separate video. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for hearing me out, and peace!